The fuck going on in this motherfucking bitch? They call me the Black Charlie Sheen, aka One Chains. I'm also known as fitness trainer Mr. Train Your Girl. Should be doing squats all over my dick. In some circles, I'm known as the Dawn, the Dawn, the Dawn. And we are through to the playoffs of the Big Booty Relapse Draft League. In the first round in the quarterfinals, unfortunately, we are facing the hardest matchup that I'm ever gonna have in this particular league. And I'm playing against J.Bear. The coach of Jynx is taking on the coach of the Greavyard, J.Bear. And his motherfucking Excalibur, Cinderace, Garchomp, bro. I just get dismantled by these three. There's just not too much. I'm not gonna be able to sugarcoat this shit. Alright. Listen, bro. These top three Pokemon just absolutely annihilate all of my defensive options. On top of him having incredible checks to my offensive options. I'm talking about Salamence being able to just get revenge by Excalibur. Garchomp just shitting on Toxapex, on Cinderace shitting on Bronzong, you know, all that kind of shit. You know, Titar getting abused. And then on top of that, for Cloyster, he has Klefki and Quagsire with Unaware, so all in all, this is a very difficult matchup. As I said, definitely the hardest matchup in the entire league. But we do have some crazy fire techs. Shoutouts to Mav for helping me build this team. Pretty much, he built it by himself, essentially. Zazo gave us a lot of cool ideas as well. And this is just the best bet we have against this particular matchup. So let me talk through all the sets. And shoutouts to Joey for helping me test this. In testing, this went pretty well, not gonna lie to y'all. Let's start off with the first Pokemon, I guess. Look, we got Houndstone. Rest in peace to the Ops, you know what I'm saying? Fuck 12, fuck 12. Rest in peace to the Ops. We're gonna be running Choice Band, but with max defense and booty press. This is one of the ways of breaking the Dunsparce, or because the Dunsparce is definitely coming to this matchup, right? He brought it last time we played. Last time we lost against J.Bear only pretty much because we lost the speed tie of Espeon versus Gengar, okay? So it was, all things considered, it was a very close game, and a game that we probably would have won from the position of winning that speed tie, you know? Obviously, I am expecting him to prepare for this particular scenario. Not just prepare for the scenario, but also bring something that is faster than Espeon this time. And aka Cinderace, because that's the only thing that actually is faster than Espeon on this team, right? So we're gonna prepare for Cinderace coming to this matchup. Last time it didn't come. Pause. So we got Rest in Peace to the Ops. Less Respects can go stupid late game if I get rid of the Dunsparce. He brought Choppleberry last time on the Dunsparce, so we're gonna be we're gonna try to burn that Choppleberry to kill it later with Lucario with CC, right? Booty presses are the best way to hit it, right? We don't really need too much attack for Bandit Last Respects to go stupid anyways, and then obviously Shadow Sneak just there for emergency priority, and then we have Memento. Memento is good for being able to potentially get a fast Memento off and set up something. One of the things that I'll show you. We have a bunch of setup options. Titar. This Titar set is very interesting. We're going to be rocking the Scarf Titar. Scarf Titar allows me to get at least one surprise KO on one of the 3 or even 4 big threats, the top 4 Pokemon, you know? So what happens here, if for example he leads Cinderace, like it happened in the mocks, I get a surprise kill on Cinderace with Stone Edge immediately turn 1, unless he is Scarfed, which I don't see him bringing Scarf Cinderace. Okay, Garchomp gets surprise KO'd by Ice Beam, Crunch surprise KOs Gengar, and of course, best case scenario is if we kill Excalibur, the biggest threat, with Stone Edge as well, if it doesn't Terra. His Terras are Excalibur with Dragon and Electric. The ideal scenario is that Ace lead into Titar lead, and we just go for Stone Edge turn 1, get rid of the Ace, and Ace would open up Espeon a lot, okay? So we got Lucario, just basic max attack, adamant Lucario with close combat, extreme speed, bullet punch, swords dance. +2 Terra normal E-speed does like I think 88% minimum to no bulk Baxcalibur, or even like a little bulk. No, I think it kills the no bulk Baxcalibur, but the amount of bulk that he can afford to outspeed specific shit, to still outspeed specific shit on my team, that particular, I think it's about 100 something HP that he can afford to run in terms of bulk. That takes 88% from +2, around 88% minimum from +2 normal extreme speed, okay? So that is a very important calc to take into consideration. Then we obviously have close combat for coverage, bullet punch for the Gengar, because +2 bullet punch KOs Gengar from full, okay? And yeah, SD, this is gonna be one of my main ways of breaking this team for late game cleanup, you know. We got Toxapex. Toxapex is a very interesting set. We have Iron Defense, Toxic, Surf, and Recover. This is one of our ways of beating Baxcalibur defensively, I suppose, you know. Iron Defense just makes this thing so unbelievably bulky and just pretty much unkillable, because look at the defensive stat, 433, bro. Are you kidding me? 870 fucking defense after one Iron Defense. He doesn't have many special attackers on his team too. It's like Gengar, rotom-mow. I'm never gonna be staying in on rotom-mow, and then, you know, Gengar is pretty easy for me to deal with Titar and shit, you know, and Shadow Sneak and Bullet Punch and all that type of shit. So Toxapex is there to primarily beat Baxcalibur. If we have enough Iron defenses up, we can even sit on the Gengar. Toxic Chip is going to be really important for the Baxcalibur in case it is heavy duty booty, and in case I can't set up rocks. You know, we will be able to get that necessary around 12 to 15% chip, you know, for Lucario to be able to actually kill it with +2 E-speed. Then Surf is just, you know, there for coverage, for some form of offensive option, okay? This set is... I think this is a pretty cool set. Like, this set is gonna put in a lot of work, in my opinion. Because there's a lot of opportunities to set up with this set as well. You know, Cinderace, for example, and yeah. Then we got low kicks. We got Pablo with that yayo, you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. Pablo was on rehab for quite some time. Pablo's eyesight went really bad. Really bad from consuming all this yayo. So he had to wear glasses. But they freed my boy from the rehab. And knowing Pablo, he went back, straight back to consuming that yayo. He's on that cocaine again, you know what I'm saying, on that silver powder. It's there, it's just Pablo's lifestyle, bro. Pablo cannot hide from this shit. Nothing will stop Pablo from his favorite yayo, okay? Pablo is back. Rehab did not change my boy. So we got silver powder. I was originally thinking of running choice band, but in mocks, choice band didn't necessarily help me too much. What I'm saying is that me being able to switch moves and to potentially break screens from Klefki with Brick Break and get a little bit of chip damage on Garchomp if it comes in on first impression, for example, and then Suga Punch, chip it into range of either Lucario or Espeon is going to be very good, right? So we're just going to be running the good old reliable yayo, you know what I'm saying? And then Espeon. So this set, whoever remembers the legendary Jasmine of Gen 4. Jasmine was a Latias set with max defense. Some variations ran max speed, but most of the time it was max defense, max HP. This one is obviously not, but we need Espeon to speed tie with Gengar. So the legendary Latias, the Jasmine Latias, was max defense with Reflect, Calm Mind, Recover, and Dragon Pulse. So this is pretty much a Jasmine knockoff. Shoutouts to my boy JX Curbs. He was the one creating this genius set 15 years ago, and we are reincarnating it in a form of Espeon, because Latias is obviously not in the game, okay? This set is gonna go crazy. We need to run max defense to make sure that we don't get 2 KO'd by U-turn from Cinderace. After Reflect, we can take a U-turn from full even without Reflect, okay? But behind Reflect, it doesn't do a KO. It obviously is allowing us to set up on Garchomp as well. Garchomp is going to be set up fodder for this particular Espeon unless Garchomp is running Dragon Tail, which I doubt it's going to be. It can help us beat back Excalibur. Stored power just to be able to muscle through Quagsire. If there was no Quagsire in this, I probably would have been running Psychic. But we need stored power to muscle through Quag. This set can set up freely, pretty much, on Klefki. That is trying to get up screens or like even try to set up hazards. Obviously, I have Magic Bounce. So this is a Pokemon that is going to be switching in always on Quagsire, on Klefki. Stored power, as I said, to be able to do massive damage to Quagsire, ignoring its unaware essentially. And obviously Morning Sun for recovery. This set is going to be very, very important for me to do initial damage and to break through the opposition's team, because again, it has a lot of opportunities to set up against this team and is able to dig a hole into the opposition squad for Lucario to I suppose to continue the work, for Toxapex or Houndstone to win late game, okay? You've already seen stored power Espeon go crazy. I should have won the game that I brought this set to if I didn't get greedy and I didn't Draining Kiss for no reason, you know what I mean? But pretty much I have to come up with crazy shit to be able to break this particular matchup, right? And to be able to even put in any type of resistance against all these threats, bro. This matchup is going to be incredibly important. The game is going up tomorrow because J.Bear had some issues scheduling. And yeah, on that note, wish me luck in the quarterfinals. We got to the playoffs with a team that is arguably one of the worst in the league. Yes, we have some very cool options with like Houndstone, Last Respect, all that stuff. You can say that this shit is broken. It is broken, but not when opposition is able to prepare thoroughly for it. That's why, in my opinion, and in opinion of a lot of other people, we have one of the weakest teams in the league, but we are able to put in an insane amount of work so far. You know, and let's see if we can progress to the semifinals. Stay tuned for the battle tomorrow. Thanks for watching, thanks for coming through, you know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all tomorrow.